What's up everyone, my name is Jeff, and today we are playing Yarok Deep Dwelling. I kept having a lot of requests from you guys to play Yarok the Desecrated with Thassa Deep Dwelling because they both are kind of Panamanicon type effects where it doubles the triggers of entering the battlefield. Yarok because we get to actually double the abilities of any permanent triggered whenever something enters the battlefield. And then we also have Thassa, which can blink a creature at the end of each turn. And so we have Fibblethip, we have Gilded Goose, which at least creates some extra food tokens for us. Risen Reef, which is the main thing we're trying to hit here. Risen Reef, to just keep hitting the Risen Reef triggers. Euro doesn't work as well because unless it was escaped, like if we do have it brought out without the escape, we're not really wanting to blink it to have it come back. But it works so well with Yarok that we have to have it here in the battlefield. Cavalier Thorns to kind of mill us a little bit, and also just to... It's not bad. It does help us put more lands on the battlefield. And then Agent of Treachery, which is just broken, busted, and awesome. What we're trying to win with this, the ways that we actually win with this deck is first off, Value Town. A lot of people will just scoop once we have a lot of value on the board, once we're stealing a lot of their stuff. But we do also, with Cavalier Thorns, with all the draws that we are getting, we are going to mill ourselves out eventually with this deck. So we have one Jace Wielder of Mysteries and one Thassa's Oracle. We're kind of just hoping that they don't go away. There is an issue with this deck. We can eventually just mill ourselves out with this. With Cavalier Thorns, we could accidentally mill them into the graveyard instead of having them. So that is our one way of just losing with this deck that's kind of there. But overall, I think the value and everything, it makes for a very powerful deck, and we can definitely win. We're getting enough life with Euro, hopefully, that we can still stay in it. Treacherous Blessing, though, such an amazing card with Yarok, because when it's an ETB effect. When it enters the battlefield, you draw 3 cards. And so if we have a Yarok out, we end up drawing so many cards. It's so awesome. We got to try it out. I was debating on bringing in a Spark Double in this deck as well, just to kind of double up on the Yarok triggers and everything. But I think we have enough early game value here that I don't really need it. Omen of the Sea doubles up with Yarok. Omen of the Hunt doubles up with Yarok. They're good ramp in the early game. Good, just kind of cards that we can be playing around. We can hold up Assassin's Trophy and maybe throw these down at the end step there. And otherwise one Kiora because it's just really good with Euro as well. Lots of card draw, lots of fun stuff you can do there, and it's a little bit of ramp for us, kind of mana fixing a little bit as well. And so that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck.
Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below.
So we're only playing 2 copies of Thassa. I know this is a deck kind of built around that, but the reason why I feel like we can only fit in 2 copies of Thassa is because we only have so many creatures. We have a lot more permanents that we're bringing out into the battlefield. Honestly, I almost want to pull in like Muldrotha to this deck because of how many different types of permanents that we do have. All right, well that's annoying. Let's go ahead and Temple of Milady. Maybe I should have gone for Watery Grave instead there. Let's have lands go to our hand because Euro does help us put him out there quicker. Fervent Champion. Oh no, this is so not good. We'll play Fibblethip next turn just as a blocker. We're going to shock ourselves, but getting some card draw and having a blocker is at least helpful. And we need blue men out in the battlefield. So Fibblethip. Draw a card, pass the turn. We're down to 13 already, and this is where these are the type of decks that really are the most dangerous for us. They can pump. They're probably going to pump whatever one we don't block. Bring us down 5 more points of damage. 4, I mean. Down to 9. Euro's going to at least start gaining us some life here. If we find a blocker, maybe we should need to run that out. Do we need to run out the blocker? Let's play Euro. Gain some life, play out the forest. We need another land for next turn. Because hitting this Yarok would definitely be helpful. Having a life-linking Death Touch creature is pretty nice, and 5 toughness makes it pretty difficult for their deck to deal with. But man, they're going wide. And it's so painful. We do have a couple Ritual Soots in this deck as well. Specifically for this kind of a matchup. Actually, no, I took him out for Assassin's Trophy. which we didn't find those either. Okay, creating blockers isn't enough. I think this one's just over. We just didn't hit the things that we needed to. Risen Reef, see if we can hit... Oh, I guess it would be a tap land anyway, huh? Yeah, alright, well, we concede. Mono Red, this deck will have some struggle with against Mono Red if we don't just have the right play with it, especially if we're on the draw. And we're on the draw. If this is Mono Red, we're so dead with this hand, but... Omen of the Hunt, Risen Reef, a lot of the pieces that we want. I'm going to keep this. We have a Scry for some early game interaction, hopefully. No black mana, though. Double Risen Reef, though. Woot woot. Let's put that to the bottom. We need to have... I'd like to hit like a Fibblethip for this next turn. For removal. Because that hurts everything. It doesn't stop our permanents from triggering, though. So we do get Omen of the Hunt on the next turn, so play that past the turn. Hushbringer, oh, is like devastating for us. It destroys everything that we are trying to do. All right, gets to gain some life. Yep. All right, black mana. There we go. Black mana is good. Black mana is great. We love black mana. Let's pass the turn. We might be okay just taking 2 here. Get out Omen the Hunt, get a little bit more land. Oh, that's annoying.
If fighting tooth and claw is what it takes.
Creates a 2/2.
I am proud of those who walk beside
We are going to Assassin's Trophy. That's just a little bit too much value. They get to put a lot of counters onto stuff there. So Assassin's Trophy, they get a land. It's annoying. But we also get to start doing Risen Reef type of things. Yeah, Risen Reef. Take action. Okay, so we have Yarok for the next turn, which is an elemental, so we double trigger the Risen Reef. Linden. Oh, so much badness.
A pure soul can inspire others.
Man, what do we do about that? We just need even more interaction, I guess, with this deck. I don't have board wipes really in the deck, which board wipes only do so much against this too. I think we take it all this turn. Are we just dead if we do? Okay, we take it all this turn. Huh. All right, Yarok, the Desecrated. If we can survive a turn, we do pretty well here. No lands. No attacks past the turn. The Johnny's Pride Mate, K. Takes up, everything gains tons of life. They're at 35, which is 15 more, so next turn they can just kill all of our stuff as well. Oh, this is bad. All sorts of not good. They only have to do 6 to us. They gain 4 life here. Every creature is going to be 6. Yeah, we're just going to... My goodness. Not much you can do about that either. All right, up against Thiago Marcon. Bring it on. We're on the play, and so this is a little bit better. Let's go ahead and keep this. Lots and lots of tapped lands in this hand, though. We'll go Temple of Milady, Castle Lochthwain into Breeding Pool. We're going to have to shock ourselves with this hand. Assassin's Trophy is at least nice. We will keep that. We have some interaction, some removal. We may... Yeah, I don't know what we do here. Loyal Pegasus. Man, we're playing against all the aggro decks with this. I've not seen a lot of them lately, and also I'm running into every one of them. Do we just need more interaction? We need lands as well. This deck runs on hitting lots and lots of lands. All right, 2 more flyers, and then what's your bucket? All right, so we can Assassin's Trophy Tomic here. Play this tapped. That way, Loyal Pegasus can't fly in. That doesn't give us any. All right, let's do that. Let's pass the turn. We can slow the game down, which I think is just our best play overall. Let them play something first before Assassin's Trophy. Alright, Assassin's Trophy now. It gives them a chance to play something for 4 mana, but we're dodging 4 damage. Cavalier of Thorns does have reach, and let's hope they forget about that. I know I have in the past. Alright, Giant Killer comes out, good. Giant Killer number 2. Dude, against our deck, that's actually pretty good removal. I feel like you would want that. But maybe they just have some really good stuff here coming soon. Alright, Risen Reef go. Agent of Treachery is nice. Castle Lockthwain, pass the turn. Next turn we get Yarok, double trigger with Risen Reef, have a a Lifelinker and a Death Toucher. No blocks. Down to 15. I'm glad they didn't pump there. That would have been bad. Maybe we need... Alright, let's go here. Maybe Cavalier Thorns would be nice here as well. We can tap a lot of our stuff, though. Treacherous Blessing. Take action, tapped, yep. No attacks, pass the turn. So we have Agent of Treachery next turn doubling up, so we can grab the 2 Giant Killers. Alright, I guess we want flyers, so maybe like Fairy Guide Mother. This doesn't cost any mana to tap or any white mana, so we can just use that. Okay, taps that down. They get to swing in for a big hit again. We can draw 6 cards here with Treacherous Blessing, which is nice too. Alright, I think that we're coming to a place where we should be able to win this game. They're hitting us for a ton, down to 9. Yarok can swing in for... Ooh, that's nice too. I think we have to go for Agent of Treachery though. Yeah, I think it's a must. So Agent of Treachery. So take Fairy Guide Mother as a blocker for Loyal Pegasus. Take Law Rune Enforcer. Swing in with Yarok. Alright, so they tap it down. That's fine. Yeah, get in with Risen Reef. We're not going to block with it. Down to 19, pass the turn. Let's hope we don't die. They could just have some pretty broken stuff here. Okay, Fairy Guide Mother. We need to get to where we're gaining life. We need to find a Euro. So next turn, I think we Risen Reef instead of Cavalier Thorns. Get tons and tons of triggers. Venerated Loxodon. Righto, righto. Yep, rose the board. It is annoying. Cavalier Thorns is a blocker now that we may need to be bringing out. They can tap down so much stuff that it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, what do you tap? We need to find a Thassa as well. Thassa would be great. So yeah, taps there. That's cool. Alright, let's not play the land just yet. Go Risen Reef. Millions of triggers. Another Risen Reef. It's also not bad. We also have to not die still. There's a Euro. Okay, Euro is great. Euro means that we... Let's see here. Let's actually Kiora. Untap. Land and Euro. We get 2 draws with Kiora. And a few triggers with Euro. Okay, opponent just scoops it up. We gain enough life that he can't deal with us. And yeah, that's... We kind of got to critical mass there with the deck. And that's what we're trying to do. This deck basically wins by going off. And we just hope that we do it before they go aggressive and kill us. We've run into a few aggressive decks with this so far, but sometimes it works for us. All right, up against Spruik. Bring it on, Spruik. Let's do it. Well, we have Fibblethip. Some good card draw, some good stuff. Fibblethip can at least block for us. We are on the play. We were on the play, right? Lots of chance of drawing into lands as well with Omen of the Hunt. We need green mana, though. Oh, wait, we do have green mana. We need green and black, though, for Assassin's Trophy. What you up to, Spruik? Bring it on, sir. Temple of Deceit. Okay. Could also be Sultai. We shall see. Let's go Thibble Thip. Draw that card. Ew, not lands. We've not hit a land yet. We're only running 24 in this deck because we have so many ways of finding lands and hitting lands and lots of card draw that I didn't feel like we needed more. I'd rather have more pieces that draw us cards and stuff, but this early game is the issue. We have Gilded Goose to ramp as well. All right, we hit land. Perfect. Do I want to go for Kiora? So choose a card. Whenever you cast a card, you draw 2 cards. We could Assassin's Trophy that. I don't think that's really what we're trying to do though. Let's Kiora instead of Omen of the Hunt here.
Why do I love Krakens?
Swing in,
Just can't
pass the
help
turn.
myself.
Chooses a card name. Partner avails. That means he can't draw cards, huh? We want Assassin's Trophy Narset, I think, more than anything else. Just get out Jace, I guess? Jace isn't bad for us here. Let's mill them out. We're not sure if we're wanting to mill ourselves just yet.
Always an answer.
We draw a card. It's a tapped land. Swing in. Yeah, they are stopping us from being able to draw with this Narset. It is annoying, but we have answers for it. Narset comes out. Yup.
My brow, I have just the trick.
What do you
for
find?
this.
Ashiok. That's annoying too. All these things are annoying. Okay, another Assassin's Trophy is great though. So, oh man, we don't have enough the right colors of mana here. I was thinking that we could put that to the bottom. So I can Assassin's Trophy Banishing Light, untap, and I almost have enough mana to get Narset well. Let's just do this, okay? Assassin's Trophy Banishing Light. Get back Kiora.
Let's dive right into battle.
Temple of the Lady.
Ocean surges, life thrives.
It comes out tapped anyway, right? Let's do it now, just in case they are willing to counter that. We do want to hit our land drops. I guess the swamp, why not? Still worth ticking up. We don't get a draw, but let's mill them out a little bit more. Hopefully we can kind of disrupt them a little bit. Attack at Narset so that if she goes off, she kills herself.
Use some training.
Look at the top card of each player's library. That's fine. Pays for it. Elspeth Conquers Death. Probably kills Jace. Kiora is also annoying, but... Alright, doesn't hit Jace. I guess they kind of have an answer for it. They can bring what back from the battlefield here? Ashiok? Okay, Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, Cavalier Thorns. Let's get a threat onto the battlefield. So we have Assassin's Trophy again. 0 into the graveyard. We want to hit Elspeth Conquers Death is the question with this. How important is drawing cards for us right now? Because we can just kill her on the next turn. and hold this up.
Interesting technique.
Let's go ahead and get Elspeth Conqueror's Death. We have to do it now, otherwise once it triggers we can't use Assassin's Trophy. So I mean, if we're gonna hit anything that with this Assassin's Trophy, it might as well be that. Mill them again.
It's a matter of give and take.
Again, trying to just disrupt them a little bit here. We can draw 7 cards possibly pretty soon as well. Treacherous Blessing will help us a bit. They know that we have it. Oh, because they've seen the top card of our library. That's right. Birth of Militus. Malatus. Ashiok. Bounce. I mean, bouncing stuff's not too terrible for us here.
Create
You get rid of Omen of the Hunt.
nightmares with me.
They're down to 2 here with this.
Recoil to the recess of your mind.
Okay, play Forest. Man, we want to hit Ashiok, but I think we have to hit Narset instead. We need to be able to draw some cards here. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3. So if we hit a Forest, we're good. We play Euro as well. We hit... Let's see here. Let's tap one of these. So Cavalier of Thorns. Breeding Pool, pay 2. Play Euro, exiling Assassin's Trophies, I guess. Do we have all of our Assassin's Trophies in the graveyard? Ugh. Okay, submit to 5. So we have no more real interaction outside of creatures and just trying to win with like Jace and stuff. So drawing cards is important. You need to be able to draw cards. Pick up. Mill yourself. We're hitting some good stuff on their side. We have enough creatures that... Oh man, I forgot about the wall. Alright, so Yarok we can at least start milling ourselves quite a bit with Cavalier of Thorns with this Thassa. Okay, board wipe's annoying. That's not good. Let's grab Agent of Treachery to the top. Take action. And we'll gladly steal your Ashiok. That's all I'm saying.
The shadows awaken.
How much mana do we have? We have 7. Man, we're close to being able to play both of these. If we hit... Oh, we know what we're hitting, so... Alright, well, Agent of Treachery. Steal Ashiok. Take up on Ashiok.
All your fears are
Take up
given.
with Jace. Mill them again.
Let's think this through.
Castle Locthwain. Let's go ahead and Treacherous Blessing now. Another Agent of Treachery. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Whew. All right. We're doing the good stuffs. I think we have enough mana to play Yarok and Thassa this turn. And if we can pull both of those off, we're in such good shape.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Bounces
Don't
the
worry.
2/3.
I got it.
That's fine. Kaya. Okay. It's what? That was another answer for the 2/3. Exile stuff from our graveyard. We do have a Euro there, so that's fine. Gets rid of Euro
You beat me. I'm gone
and
for now,
Thassa.
but not forever.
I think that we're gonna pull this off. If they don't have a way to counter this, we get Yarok and Thassa this turn. I believe so, right? So Yarok. I don't love how that was tapping, but that's fine. Tap here. Thassa. Hurting ourselves a little bit. That's fine. And opponent's cube set. There we go. I was going to say, once we have Thassa, Yarok, and everything else, it's pretty much game from there. And that was sweet. All right, that's a fun way to win. All right, up against MTG Junkie. And I'm with you there, man. How many of you guys? I mean, if you're watching this, you're one of us, right? So, yeah. This is a pretty good hand. Keep this. This is actually an amazing hand. We have Risen Reef turn 2, which is all, or Euro, which honestly, Euro is maybe better than Risen Reef. It's so weird. But yeah. Because we get to put what's in our hand down. We guaranteed know that we have a land there. And we're kind of wanting to hit lands. So yeah, Euro next turn. So pay 2, Euro. I love that they have the auto pay now. It's so grand. Watery Grave tapped. Not a lot of green mana. It's totally cracked there. But we have Omen the Hunt here, which is nice. It does bring it in tapped, which is a little bit annoying. But I mean, either way, these are some pretty... Do we want to get out Thassa now? Thassa lets us bounce Gilded Goose, which is meh. Let's draw cards, right? That's always better. Another Assassin's Trophy. No attacks past the turn. I mean, we're in fairly great, amazing shape right now against this deck. Assassin's Trophy will be good against Fires of Invention. Let's see, do they have counter spells? This deck doesn't always play a ton. All right, that's annoying, but fine. Stuff's in the graveyard. Let's go for... we can go Omen of the Hunt. Thassa doesn't do much at all for us right now, right? So I might as well be playing other stuff. So... Omen of the Hunt. I'm doing it now in case they have a counter. Take action. Grab a Forest. And Breeding Pool. Pass the turn. I'm gonna say oops, like, oh no, I meant to scry there, but I forgot that came in tapped. That's at least a way that they can maybe think of it. We were just wanting to hold up this Assassin's Trophy though. We're hoping for Fires of Invention here. Unfortunately, we don't get a reaction until they play something. Actually cancel. Let's let them decide what they want first here. Hopefully they pass up on another Fires of Invention. Alright, get Fires of Invention. This comes in untapped. I guess they could have an opt here or something. I don't think this deck really plays lots of one drops that will matter here. Alright, let's just set up for other turns. Holding up another thing would be nice, but let's untap. Unfortunately, Thassa doesn't enter as a creature, so it doesn't have any effect here. The annoying thing too, I think Arena is actually broken on this. Even if you have enough devotion on the battlefield, it still doesn't enter as a creature. Is that a rule that's actually the rules, or is that just something that's broken on Arena? But I've had multiple occasions where that's been broken for me. So I think that it should check. It should be a creature technically as it's entered the battlefield, as long as your devotion blue is less than 5. It isn't a creature. So maybe because it's checking that it isn't first. I don't know how that works. We'll Assassin's Trophy again. Keep up enough mana for Euro, because I think this will give us enough to be able to cast Euro. So, Dream Trawler. You can also tap it down every turn, which is pretty nice, but we want to get rid of Dream Trawler. It's a bad thing for us. Gives it hexproof. Okay, resolves. That's fine. This is fine. The main reason, again, was that we wanted to be able to play Euro. Oh, I have to exile 5 other cards. Dang it. Untap here.
I love to make a splash.
Pass the turn. Omen of the Hunt can go to the graveyard to bring us Euro for the next turn, but that means that we don't have mana for tapping this down, which I think is necessary. So they can give it hexproof, but it also taps it when it gives it hexproof, so that's fine. Draws a card. I mean, we're not necessarily in great shape, but we just need to be able to draw some more cards, because they have 4 cards, we have 0. And that's bad. But we can at least deal with their main win condition for the moment, each turn. Okay. Bay of Wishes. That's annoying. Digs for something amazing. Chandra would be really annoying here. That's probably one of their better plays. Kenrith or Chandra. Just things that we can't really interact with too well. Kenrith is probably really good here. For them to grab. I don't really know what else they grab. Maybe some removal spell. So removal, okay. Cavalier of Thorns also a good answer for that. In fact, that's good enough just to play right now. So now they have to deal with this. I mean, they do deal with this and they just attack in and we lose what's her bucket, but we needed to do something there. How much blue mana do we have? We actually do want to have quite a bit of blue mana, but let's grab green for now. It's just when it dies or as it leaves the battlefield at all. Okay, to the bottom. Okay, pay 2. Untap. Blue source. Oh crap, I don't have the right colors for this. I can still tap down the Dream Trawler though.
Nature flows with vigor.
Alright. Pass the turn. We can keep Kiora alive. Which only so much helps us. Yeah, do this again. Did we already hit a Jason here? We get to draw more cards. That is nice. Let's go Temple. It's the end step, so we can't play Euro anyway. Jace is in the graveyard. That's not good. Risen Reef on top. That's good. Draw it. We just have to tap here, right? So just tap down now. And I mean, we still have a shot. We do have Oracle, Thassa's Oracle in the deck somewhere. If this dies, we can bring it back. So I mean, we're going to be swinging in with it unless it gets taken up here. Which, honestly, it's probably their better play. To get Cavalier of Thorns. Because we just get value from it for the next few turns. They know that we could hit into the right stuff. This deck doesn't typically play counter spells because it's playing Fires of Invention instead. Alright, Risen Reef. Need to not tap the wrong way here. Another Thassa. Fibblethip. Do we let them get in for a hit with the Stream Trawler? We lose Kiora, but Kiora's meh. Land would be nice here. Gilded Goose as a blocker is not bad either. Okay, Euro. Get rid of land. Assassin's Trophies. Those are things we can't really get back. Not that we have a lot of ways of getting stuff back in this deck anyway. I don't think we have any. Thassa's turned on. Forgot about that side of things. That's nice. Honestly, I always forget that this even will do that. Yarok is nice. Alright, draw some cards. Gilded Goosey. We have the Flying Blocker. Next, swing in with Thassa. Watergrave tapped. Untap. We don't need to untap anything, right? Okay, end turn. And Risen Reef is better than Fibblethip, right? Yeah. Alright, we need to find Thassa's Oracle. Or just kill them as well. Dangerous tap, yep. As long as even one creature dies here, we still have such great stuff in hand that we should be able to pull this off. They're going to gain lots of life. Gilded Goose will block here. Or does it? Yeah, Gilded Goose blocks. Up to 21. We can do more damage than they can. Alright, there's a time wipe. So I'm glad we blocked. But we still get Euro. We have Yarok and Euro for the next turn. And that triggers a ton and a half of stuff. We still have enough to cast Euro. So Yarok. Euro. Get rid of Gooses. Fibblethip. Risen Reefs. We can bring stuff back with Cavalier of Dawn, so there's some stuff we do have a way of bringing stuff back. That's right. Alright, so we get to draw 4 cards. Put this onto the battlefield. Tapped. If we find a Cavalier of Dawn, this would be really nice, but Fibblethip is nice as well. Okay, Fibblethip. Unlock Thassa. Swing in with Thassa. At that face of yours. Omen in the Sea, I think we just play... Let's untap. What's untapped right now? Let's untap Breeding Pool.
One drop.
That's the way we can grab Omen of the Hunt as well, which we may already have all of our basic lands out. So Omen of the Sea is going to be better. We need to hit our Thassa's Oracle and pass the turn. Fibblethip. We don't already have Thassa's Oracle in here, right? Okay, good. All right, so we have Thassa's Oracle we can still hit. Omen of the Sea can come and hopefully find that for us as well. All right, before Yarok dies, let's go ahead and get this out. Scry both to the bottom. Euro to hand. Yeah. Fairy Time Raveler bounces what? Thassa? The food, maybe? Making us play stuff again is okay, but we have so much mana that it's okay. We need a Thassa's Oracle, though. Okay, so... Castle Vantress. Okay, Risen Reef, and then Yarok, I think, is better. Okay, now Yarok. I want to tap less blue mana. There we go, Yarok. We have to keep up at least 2 blue mana. That keeps 2 blue mana. We draw how many cards? Let's see, untap. Okay, Euro. Lots and lots of triggers. Okay, trying to win here. Island out, perfect. Thassa's Oracle, there we go. All right. Breeding Pool, pay for it. All right, so we should be able to win here. So, Thassa, not quite enough for 7. This draws us 6 cards. Right? It doesn't draw us any more. So Treacherous Blessing. Draw 6, and then Thassa's Oracle. Thassa's Oracle. Good game. Whew! Alright. There we go. We got the win with Thassa's Oracle. That's actually the first time I've got the win with Thassa's Oracle, I think. So that was such a fun game. Oh man, that went for forever though. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go to the wrap up now. All right, so there you guys have it with Yarok Deep Dwelling, and love this deck, super fun. A little bit sketchy with how many cards you draw. That Cavalier Thorns is kind of the mix-up play here. Like, if it mills the wrong things, it's bad. Assassin's Trophy can't really sacrifice Cavalier Thorns, so I was thinking of maybe having like Woe Strider in here as well, which can at least let us scry for stuff. If board wipes do happen, we can kill the Cavalier Thorns to get something back on the top so that we can guarantee get the, you know, the Jace or whatever. But like, we also don't know if that's going to set up. What if we mill all of our Woe Striders with Cavalier Thorns? Then we're still screwed. You know, so it's like, I really don't know what to do with this deck as far as to make it fully consistent. But also just playing big things and doing fun stuff. Having Agent of Treacheries can win us games as well. And so like, there are things that just work out along the way as well there. Maybe the best thing is to play a couple of Nissas as well, because Nissa, you can just stop drawing cards, start, you know, in 3 to 4 turns, you should be able to win a game with Nissa. And that's the other way you can go with it. Just stop drawing as many cards and start doing that. Yeah, so overall, this deck is super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.